And what's happening, guys? It's yours truly, Xavier Smith, aka Mr. XL Smith, aka Coach X. You know the one. I've got all the aliases, but only one mission. I've been sent here to impact, inspire, and improve your life for the better. And today's no different. Welcome to the show. And today in this video, just to let you know, I'm broadcasting simultaneously to my Facebook family, also over on YouTube as well. So if you're there, if you're here with me, please feel free to join in and let me know who you are, where you're from. Today, I just wanted to give you an update. Day number 2 after pulmonary embolism, and wanted to briefly cover a couple of things. So let me show you what's on the agenda for today. We're going to talk about a few things. Number one is we're going to talk about staying hydrated. I'm going to also show you some precautions, bleeding precautions that you need to be aware of after having such an event like I just experienced last week, a pulmonary embolism, which was life-threatening. So thank you, Jesus. I'm still here, still able to continue the mission. So I'm deeply, even more so now, committed to, putting my life at your service. Does that make sense? Say yes. And we're also going to talk about good foods to eat. I'm going to show you what I'm eating on right now, thanks to my spouse. We call her Mighty Mouse. She may or may not come around that corner and reveal herself to you. Don't hold your breath on that. Trenton, well, my main man Trenton is on board already. So what's happening? What's going on, brother? My dude, right there. I appreciate your support, my dog. So we're going to get right into it because I just got a phone call from the VA. And I need to go visit some of my team of doctors, and do a non-fasting blood screening. So they're going to poke me again and get some blood so they can refer me to my hematologist that I was seeing when this event happened at Mercy Gilbert. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's what I got to do now. And then I will go and be able to see the doctors that saw me during that event. So I'm super duper excited about that. So as promised, I wanted to kind of let you know, after having such an event like I did, you got to start taking things a little bit more seriously. And I already considered myself one of the more healthy people that I know. So I do the protocol. All the questions that they were asking me, I did not fit the bill. As far as like, I don't smoke, I don't do any illicit drugs, I don't take any out of the, illegal supplements or anything like that. I didn't travel, and I wasn't sitting for a very long time, so anything like that didn't fit the bill. I was a total medical anomaly when it comes to this pulmonary embolism. But it's even more important to take seriously your nutrition. So my wife made me some stir fry, as you can probably see right there. Look at all those veggies. Babe, yeah. What did you put in this? Carrots, mushrooms, onions. And rice, wild rice. Love the carrots. So that's what I'm eating on. And I'm so fortunate that this blood panel, I don't have to be fasting, because if that were the case, I'd already be jacked up. Trenton says, how's it going today, brother? Well, I'm still here, bro. Thankful. And as I was just telling you, I am getting ready to go down to the VA and get a non-fasting blood test, just so I can get referred to the team of doctors that saw me over the weekend. So I'm super duper happy about that. Kenneth says hi and Merry Christmas. Hello, Kenneth, and Merry Christmas to you too. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. La 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 la. There you go. So I talked about my food that I'm eating. I just wanted to briefly show you, open up my folder that I got from Dignity Health and talk to you. We're going to switch gears now We're going to talk to you about bleeding precautions when on anticoagulant therapy for adults. All right. So I'm going to read to you straight from the paperwork that was specifically produced for me. Anticoagulant therapy, also called blood thinner therapy, is a medicine that helps to prevent and treat blood clots. The medicine works by stopping blood clots from forming or growing. Blood clots that form in your blood vessels can be dangerous. They can break loose and travel to the heart, lungs, and no, I fit those two, or brain. Fortunately, it did not do that for me. Although sometimes I feel like something might be going on up there. This increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, or blocked lung artery, pulmonary embolism. That's what I experienced. And so after that, man, I'm like, whew, thank you, Jesus. You know, I like to consider myself always starting my day in a positive disposition. But when things like this happen, and I like to be very careful as to the language I use, both internal and external. I don't like to use the phrase, why is this happening to me? Because that puts me automatically in a victim mindset. Okay. Instead, I like to say, thank you for this happening for me. It already puts me in a empowering mindset, because if I'm still here, there's a good darn reason for it. So there's that. All right. So let me continue. Why do I need to be on anticoagulant therapy? You may need this medicine if you are at risk of developing a blood clot. Conditions that increase your risk of a blood clot include being born with heart disease or heart malformation, congenital heart disease, developing heart disease, having had surgery, such as valve replacement, having had a serious accident or other type of severe injury, trauma, having certain types of cancer, having certain disease that can increase blood clotting, having a risk of stroke or heart attack, and having atrial fibrillation, AF. So there's that. All righty. So, you know, like I said, I just wanted to get in front of the camera and just kind of share some information with you to help you, you know, get into my world of excellence and share with you my life at your service. That's my new motto. I might even trademark that. But there's that. Now, let's transition yet another time and talk to you about one thing that you can do right now to help you avoid DVT, or deep vein thrombosis, or worse, pulmonary embolism, like I just did. And that's hydration. This is my 7 bar already done. I'm already in my first round, which is my first 70 ounces. I got done probably around 9 o'clock this morning. And you might see that it's a little cloudy because that's filled. I got it filled with lemon. All right, now let's talk about that for a moment. Italian Volcano 100% organic lemon juice. You might recognize this bottle because if you go to Costco, you'll notice this. It comes in a 2-bottle pack. So post below if Costco is where you go. I want you to post below and let me know, because I want to know. But this is what I put in the water, and after drinking it for a few weeks now, it kind of tastes like some sort of soda. Gives me the impression that I'm drinking something that I shouldn't be, but I'm actually alkalizing my internal organs with lemon. I know this acid, the body processes it. Once it gets inside you, it's alkalizing. So there's that. So that is pretty much it, guys. And I talked to you about some precautions that you should be aware of when on anticoagulant therapy, like me. I talked to you about some of the good food that I'm eating. In this case, by Mighty Mouse. All right. And then I also talked to you about one thing you can do right now to avoid things like deep vein thrombosis, and that's staying hydrated. So it's about 1:40 here. I will be done with this by bedtime tonight, guaranteed. You can check in on me if you want. If you're on Facebook, don't be afraid to check in on me. If you're on YouTube, do not be afraid to send me a link. Oh, yes, my girl, Barbara Williams. Let's see. Great to see you back. Prayers coming for you and your family for total recovery. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Barbara. And I accept all the positive thoughts and energy and prayers coming my way. I accept them all because without you, I am powerless. That stuff matters. We're all made of energy. And when you choose to send that energy to the universe, you know, it matters. And Ken says vitamin or I take CoQ10. I do too. That's awesome. So I got red yeast rice with CoQ10 that I get from Vitacost. And if you're interested, any of you are interested in where I go online, I'm a big online shopper and I save up to 30, sometimes 40% on anything that I want that they have. So I got a lot of solutions that I can point you to if you're interested, because my main deal for being here is to point people to solutions that work for them and their lifestyle. So I hope that makes sense. So be sure and let me know if you would like me to point you to those solutions, because that's what I do. All right, so we talked about getting hydrated. We talked about bleeding precautions that you should be aware of. I showed you some of the good food that I'm eating. And with that, in the voice of Carol Burnett, I'm so glad we've had this time together. So that's it, guys. I got to get out of here, go get my blood drawn, go get poked again. And I really want to say that I love you all for all your positive thoughts, all your prayers, and just your general good energy. I accept it and I give it right back to you. You show me some love, I promise you I'll show it right back. All right. In the meantime, go and be excellent on purpose. That's my time. I'm happy to be here, and I hope you are too. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.